J-Love commenting here. Let's see if this is a question of sorts. All eyes on Dan Enos on Saturday, especially when it's time to make adjustments. Do you agree, Cam? And can we please get Jeff Thomas the ball early?
Do I agree that, adjustments need to be made? Yeah. Again, even with the points that were scored against Florida, there were plays that were left on the field on that first drive, that first sack.
I'm just happy because I can get comments back up here.
Oh, nice.
Here we go.
But that sack on the first drive, Jeff Thomas was wide open. He turned his defender around like a spinning top. It was crazy. And then, he ran it was like fake into a corner to a post, and his defender just went, let me see where it just whoop, he was just stuck there spinning. And he was wide open, but he wasn't able to get the ball there because the pressure. So I think that Miami will be able to hit on a couple of those things, and then depending on what happens in the game, you're going to have to come up with something new. That's what happened in the Florida game. You came out with this opening script. You're going to go quick. You're going to do these things. Then the field position handicaps you a lot. A lot. And things like that. So now you got to go off script from that because you're not going to do that kind of quick game thing on the 5-yard line, things like that. So, obviously you want to see development. You want to see things going forward. And you want to see, hopefully there are other things in the playbook than we saw in the opener. And I don't know when, but there's going to come a time when Tate Martell is going to throw a pass off of a reverse, a double pass, whatever, something like that. But, you've seen that in so many games already where you just bring a guy around and, you pitch it to the running back and you pitch it back to the wide receiver who's coming this way and all of a sudden he's throwing it. That's going to happen. I know that's in the playbook for sure. If you're talking about a Tate Martell package, you have to have something like that. Is that a thing that you're going to unveil now? Is it a thing you're going to keep till November 2nd against Florida State? All those kind of things, yeah. But you definitely do want to see all of, or maybe a little bit more diversity and finding a way to get in the end zone because points win games.
Tons of people in here. And I don't know that you can, again, let's understand Cam's limitations and the media in general when it comes to some of these issues in college football and college athletics.
I know what they're going to ask.
Do you have any kind of update? Do we know anything about when he's going to get cleared?
About Bubba Bolden, the answer is no. Manny Navarro asked Manny Diaz today at media availability if there was any update. And actually, I'm going to go to Manny Navarro's Twitter account right now, and I'm going to read this to you verbatim. When it loads up, hold on, gotta scroll. Hold on. Asked Manny Diaz about safety Bubba Bolden today. Quote, still waiting to hear, he said, of Bolden's clearance to play. That's from Manny Navarro of The Athletic, formerly of the Miami Herald for like 20 years, today at 1:11 p.m. That is the update. Still waiting. So I don't know why he hasn't been cleared because he's fulfilled all the requirements that there were in terms of going from a Power 4 or from a FBS school to a JUCO back to another FBS school. But, again, we wait because it's what it is.
I've got to think that N'Kosi Perry is the backup. Is that correct? Is he number 2 on the depth chart?
Yeah, man. Like Tate Martell, he's doing a little bit of everything and really focusing his time at receiver. And the question was, if Jaron were to get hurt, who would come in off the bench? Perry or Martell? It'd be N'Kosi Perry would be the number 2 quarterback, unless something went super crazy. But yeah, I think N'Kosi Perry would be the guy. Captain Tripp says that Tate Martell is going to start for Miami by the end of the year. Hey, maybe Miami decides to open with 5 wide receivers and he's wide receiver number 4 of that group. He can start absolutely in that scenario.